Hello, guys. Welcome in another episode of Bearded Talking. As I promised, today we are talking about my drum shells and my drum heads. So let's start with the intro and we'll talk more. First things first, I'm using Tama Silver Star all birch shells with satin cherry burst finish. I don't know if this is the correct name of the finish because I believe Tama is no longer producing this finish, and I don't even know if the Silver Star series still is still producing to this day, because I have this drums for around 9 years, something like that. This is my first ever acoustic drum kit. My mom bought it for me, and I'm still using it. I love it. So yeah. But my first drum kit ever, it was Alesis DM6, I believe, electronic kit. But I destroyed the cymbals, all the pads. So yeah, there's no way for me to play electronic drum kits, only acoustic. So I don't care. Okay, so let's start with the sizes. This is 10 by 7 inches, of course. 12 by 8 and 16 by 14. The snare, because I'm using the snare Tama Silver Star also for the snare, and it's 14 by 5. That's why I have lifting weight on my snare stand, because I'm hitting maybe not very hard, but I'm hitting hard enough to make my snare stand bouncing, because the snare is very light, so I need to take extra weight to prevent the moving. So yeah, that's first tip for today. And the bass drum is 22 by 18 inches. So yeah, that's the sizes. Let's hear the drum set separate, and then in some fills. Okay, guys, you know the sound of the drums. Now, you also probably already noticed which drum heads I'm using. I'm using Aquarian drum heads. So for all three toms, I'm using Aquarian Super 2 with the studio ring. As you can see, the white ring gives a little bit of dampening for all the toms. But as you can see, I also using the main honey gels. I don't know how to pronounce this word in English, so sorry for that. I have one on 10-inch tom, one on 12-inch tom, and I have one on a snare. I don't use any outside muffling for the 16-inch tom, floor tom even. I'm using, I don't know if you can see it. I will try to show you, but I don't know if the camera will catch it. I have the ball of wool. I don't know. The ball of some material inside the drum to to damp every unwanted noises. So that's the dampening for the 16-inch floor tom. For the kick drum, I'm using Aquarian Super Kick 2. The clear one, the clear version, with the Evans protection sticker. And the front of the bass drum is just a regular default Tama Rezo head, but I made a hole for the microphone so that the air can flow right to the microphone. I also removed you can see here, I also removed the tom holder because here you have a holes for the tom holder. I remove it because I'm not using tom holder on a bass drum for, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I ever use it, so because I like to have my toms right here, not here or here, especially if I'm using two toms only. Yeah, so that's it. For the muffling of the kick drum, because it's always, we metal drummers always have a discussion about it. Some guys like to have just a little bit of dampening. For example, the Evans pillows. Some of the guys, in most cases, who are using acoustic triggers, like to have the whole kick drum filled out with, I don't know, pillows or something like that. But for me, I especially if I'm using this bass drum for the recording here, for my covers or some session work, I like to have pretty good sound from the bass drum, even if I'm using bass drum triggers, but I like to have that additional, the depth of the bass drum. So for the muffling, I'm using a kicker, the foam material, which is for the 18-inch depth of the bass drum. So it's always touching the reso head and also the kick head. So it gives me pretty fast and pretty clear attack from the bass drum, even without the triggers. But yeah, I just like it that way. For the reso heads, for the toms and snare, I'm using just a regular Aquarian reso heads for every shell. Nothing special except, of course, the bass drum reso head. I'm not planning to extend my drum shell collection for now. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of two floor toms. If Almi needed some more floor toms, I would probably go to the gong tom. I don't know how this is called. You know, the bass drum hanging here just to, you know, for the extra deep sound. So that's it. And for the toms, if in future, if I will have money, I will probably add some octabands, because I love the sound of octabands, but I don't have enough money for now and don't have enough space to carry all these things to the show. So yeah, that's it. And I think that's it for the drum shells. Next time we'll be talking about the hardware, because we have cymbals. Right now we done shells, and next episode will be about the hardware, all the things I have, all the tips and tricks. So subscribe for more. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and see you next time. Thanks. Bye bye.